Hey everyone, this is Nick Davies from One Man's Balance. Today I really wanted to share with you guys the thing that I get reminded of the most. If I think about all of the tools and strategies and frameworks and mindsets that you can apply to really upgrade your life all the time, it always comes back to this one thing. Now, there's so many ways you can do it and layer on top all of these tools to make small upgrades, and together they have a great synergistic effect. But if it comes down to one thing, the thing that always comes back to is just doing. As simple as that might sound, it's just doing. It's doing things that move you forward. And being intentional about that, of course, because what we don't want is activity, right? Activity is not the same as doing things that move us forward, right? Because oftentimes we can be busy and not really get anything done. So being intentional about the action, but it's more important that we take the action than what that action usually is. Because in taking the action, we learn. And so we take an action to move forward and we expect a result from that action. If we don't get the result that we expect, we still do get a result. Something happens. And based on whatever happens, we can then take more action. We learn from the action that we take and we move forward. And it's so important to do something. Right? It's so important to act, because if we don't, we're not going forward. And think about it this way. This is the easiest way to get motivated to take action, is that if you're in a crossroads about wanting to get to a certain place and you're thinking about how, you're never going to do it, because if you're thinking about how, you're going to get stuck in that place. You've got to think about why it is that you want it. Why it is that you want what you want. Forget about the how. Just do something and move forwards. Take that first step. Because if you don't, you're going to be in the same place anyway. So what have you got to lose? Nothing. Just make the decision, act, do something, move forward. And just get precise about what it is. So the opportunity, as with every day, is just to think about today. What do I want? What's the most important thing out of today? If everything goes wrong today, what's the one thing that I can do that I know is going to take me closer to where I want to be? And that's it. That is really as simple as it gets. And what happens is you build momentum. You build momentum, and that builds identity. It builds character. It builds certainty in you. So my challenge for you today is get clear on what is it that you want, and take one tiny action, one small little thing. What's the one thing you could do today to take the action to move forward, to get to where you want to be? What is it? One thing. Small. Keep it small. And then once you do it, celebrate that you've done it, regardless of the result. This is the important part. Regardless of the result, whether that result was what you were expecting or it's different, it's still a result. And with that becomes information. And that information you can use to make the next decision on your step to getting where you want to be and your outcome. So just one thing, one simple thing. Take care.